In my Tesla Model Y here, I've got this ambient LED light strip up here, and this one is the Sexy Strip from Enhance, and it's been a fantastic product, and this has been in the car since November last year. But it seems this summer heat wave we're having in the UK in June and July this year has killed it. Something has seriously gone wrong with this light strip. So the first thing in this summer heat is the self-adhesive strip started failing, and it was coming unstuck from this passenger side. And at the moment I've got a bit of a foam block in there just holding that up. But for a while I was able to push it back up and re-stick it up. But I was going to then replace the whole self-adhesive strip with the spare one they supply in the box. But before I got around to doing that, what then started happening is the LED light strip is bubbling and coming apart. And I do wonder whether this was the cause of the self-adhesive strip failing, because it was only this end that was becoming unstuck, and it was only this end that the bubbling started. So I'm wondering whether the strip is getting hot and that's what's causing it to come apart, and that's maybe what was causing the adhesive to fail. Because on the driver's side, which I don't know whether you can see there, but it's perfectly fine on that half. But over the last couple of weeks, in this high temperatures we've been having, this strip is now delaminating. The two halves are coming apart, the LEDs are sort of exposed, and it's expanding. And it started here, it's obviously worse on that bit, there's another bit there, but all along the middle there behind the screen, it's now doing the same, and slowly it's creeping further along the strip. So due to this glass roof, I have found that the temperatures in this cabin have got very hot this summer. I regularly have seen on the app that it's getting over 60 degrees Celsius inside this cabin. So many might be saying, why aren't you using the cabin overheat protection that you have on Teslas? Which I do use it occasionally, but this only works for 12 hours. And I'm not using my car every day, so in reality this doesn't always work for me. Instead, what I do is vent the windows, and I found that helps to remove about 10 degrees out of the cabin. But clearly this LED strip can't cope with the temperatures, and Enhance have acknowledged this because they have a new version coming out apparently, which is going to be more heat resistant. I do wonder with this though, if this is getting very hot and these LEDs are forcing the plastic to come apart, is that going to be a fire risk? So apparently the new version of the Sexy Strip is coming very soon. It will be available in August, and it's called version 2, and that will be more heat resistant. And it's the adhesive that makes up that plastic strip, which they've changed to a better heat resistive adhesive. I'm not sure whether the actual adhesive strip that holds it up to the underside of the vent there is changing as well. I hope they've improved that as well. But for now, I've contacted Enhanced, asked if I can have a warranty replacement, and hopefully then they will send that out. I'm sure they will. And I can then try the new version 2 of this product. So it's now 3 or 4 days later, and this Sexy Strip is continuing to expand apart, and it's now visible on the driver's side. So where before it was just behind the screen, it's now creeping along the whole length of it. So I have emailed support at Enhance, and they have confirmed that this new version is coming out soon and they would do a warranty replacement. However, I didn't buy this from Enhance directly. I bought it from a reseller in Germany, because at the time I bought this, they were the only ones who had stock. So I had to go back to that reseller for any warranty issues. And that reseller has now told me they're not shipping to the UK. So instead, they're going to give me a full refund. So I've yet to see that refund, but what I'm going to have to do is just remove this, throw it away, and then rebuy the new version 2 when it comes out next month. So what I'm going to do today is to remove the Sexy Strip for good, and then reinstall the new product when I get it. And I am going to buy it again because it's a brilliant product, and the new version should be significantly better They've learnt from their mistakes. So it's a product that I'm happy to have in my car. So for now, I'll just unplug this cable which goes down to the controller down in there. I'll leave that in place for now because it's likely the new version 2 will have the same controller, but we'll see when that arrives. So apart from destroying itself from the heat, it's actually a very good product, and it really is a good enhancement to your legacy Tesla. And I've got other videos on the channel which shows you what this light strip does, because it is more than just an ambient light strip. It does add new functionality to the car. So I'm sure I'll do a video when I get the new version and look what's different. But for now, that will do. If you found it useful, as always, please do click the thumbs up. And if your sexy strip is doing the same, let me know in the comments below. Okay, doke, I'll see you on the next one. If you like the video, please do click the thumbs up button, and leaving a comment also helps too. Plus, of course, subscribe if you're not. If the video saved you time or money, a little support via Ko-fi or the Super Thanks button would mean a lot. There's over 1,300 videos on the channel, so have a browse, use the search, and have a look at the playlists. And here's 2 videos you may want to check out.